Asking for a friend, how many existential crises can one person have in a month? Because honestly, daily vlogging really puts things into perspective. As someone who works full-time, daily vlogging can be incredibly challenging. My boyfriend and I always joke that his vlog would just be him waking up, going to the office, hitting the gym, and then coming home again. I'm constantly running errands around London, squeezing in workouts, and trying to carve out time for my passion projects. It still feels like I'm showing you the same thing. The same breakfast, the same electrolytes, and some variation of an autumnal matcha. Although saying that, today's matcha was slightly more exciting because I tried a new milk from Whole Foods and this was my reaction. Oh my god. Yesterday, I didn't film anything. I basically just worked all day and then I managed to drag myself to the gym, which took all of my energy, and I did not feel like filming whilst I was there. I did, however, manage to squeeze in some time in the afternoon on my laptop, and I did some work for some future health coaching clients. That's a chapter I'm really excited to start. So I accidentally ended up in Mango, and I've got some things to try on. This is why I can never buy jeans. So tight here, so unflattering. And then it's super baggy, but I just want some brown jeans. That'd be so nice. Back to the present moment. As you saw from those clips, I tried on a coat. This coat I wanted about 2 years ago, and then I tried again last year and they basically never had my size in. I needed an extra small, whereas previously I could only find a small. And this year I found it, I tried it on, and I took it home. Here she is. What a stunner. And I've also bought a brown turtleneck. This is like $25.99, and this coat's, it's a really good question. I will put the price on the screen, but gorgeous. Whilst I have been gallivanting around London running my errands, I always manage to like read or something on the tube, and I read this page and I wanted to share it with you because it just hit me. Okay, so this book is called Wild Courage. I mentioned it the other day. It's a journey of transformation for you and your business. I'm right at the beginning, but it talks about like different stages, and I'm currently on the stage dying. Sounds morbid, I know, but let me read this and it might make a bit more sense. So it refers to a caterpillar and how the deeper transformation requires a 3-stage process. First, we leave behind the caterpillar, our familiar habits, identities, perspectives, and traditions. Second, we enter the chrysalis, opening to a disorientating time in between our old reality and something new. Finally, we emerge as a butterfly with a wholly new identity, form, and way of being in the world. He suggests that human beings across time have engaged in a similar 3-stage process of transformation. And this just really hit me because I was like, I'm so in a chrysalis right now. I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm stuck in a place right now where I am transforming into something new, but I'm not quite there yet. I'm just in this like awkward middle stage, like a freaking caterpillar before it's about to be in a butterfly. Some days I am like super excited about the journey and feeling so motivated to kind of transform into the next step, but then some days I just feel like shit. And I just feel a bit stuck and like I can't move, or like I don't know which direction to go in, and that's kind of how I've been feeling over the past couple of days / multiple days recently, to be honest with you, but more so the past couple of days. And yeah, if you have any words of advice, if you have made it to the next stage, or if you're currently in the same situation as me, it would be really nice to hear someone like kind of going through it as well. But you don't really see people talk about it online. Like everyone's just being a butterfly, you know, and sharing all these crazy exciting things that's happening, but we don't really talk about the icky part in the middle. So this is my icky part in the middle, and hopefully together we can transform, and it'll be super exciting and very fun. But right now I just feel a bit blah. So I've got about an hour until I have to like rework. If you don't know what I do, you're probably so confused by these vlogs. Basically, I'm like a nanny slash tutor, which is called a governess. So while the kids are at school, I've got like PA jobs to do, and that's why I'm like here, there, and everywhere running errands. And then I kind of prepare everything ready for the evening, where I do like my second shift with the kids. But right now, I have some time, and I need to write a newsletter. No, not I need to. I get to. Mindset, baby. But basically I've got a really busy and fun weekend, which hopefully I'll have a bit more of a positive vlog to share with you. But that means I need to get it all done before the weekend. So I'm gonna write about it now. And you know what? I feel like I might write something in this kind of theme. I don't want to be depressing on the newsletter, but I want something reflective and reassuring to everyone. So I don't know, I need to little brainstorm some ideas and get writing. I do actually really enjoy writing. Like the start of this vlog, I was literally just walking down the street and I was just like voice noting like how I feel, and it was quite fun. Anyway, let's do this. So I have almost finished my newsletter and I thought I would read it to you. I'm just trying to finish one part of it. Basically every single newsletter I do like an introduction message, a weekly intention message, and there's a try this section where I give a suggestion of something they can try this week, kind of related to everything, and then a thought to leave you with. This one I got a bit carried away. It's a little bit longer because I use a big chunk of the book in the letter. Anyway, I thought I would read it to you and hopefully it'll help somebody. I really enjoy writing. It's just quite fun, and I feel like I had a lot in my mind, so it's quite good to just like get it out on paper / laptop. There's a strange space between who you were and who you're becoming. It's uncomfortable, uncertain, and sometimes lonely. But it's also where the real transformation happens. I'm currently in this stage, so I know exactly how this can feel. This week, I've been reflecting on what it means to sit in that in-between stage, the part where you've accepted that you want to change, but the new version of you hasn't fully arrived yet. Maybe it's a shift in mindset, habits, or even how you see yourself. In Wild Courage by Elle Harrison, she describes transformation through the metaphor of a butterfly's life. First, we leave behind the caterpillar, our familiar habits, identities, perspectives, and traditions. Second, we enter the chrysalis, opening to disorientating time in between our old reality and something new. Finally, we emerge as a butterfly with a wholly new identity, form, and way of being in the world. It's a reminder that the middle part, the chrysalis, isn't failure, stagnation, or confusion. It's a necessary pause. It's the space where you shed what no longer fits and make room for what's next. If you're feeling stuck, uncertain, or like you should be further along, maybe you're exactly where you're meant to be. Weekly intention. This week's intention is to honour the in-between, to stop rushing towards the next version of yourself and instead trust the quiet transformation that's happening beneath the surface. Keep at it. Try this. Take 10 quiet minutes this week to reflect on these prompts. And now this is the bit I haven't actually finished writing. So I've got one question, like what part of your old identity or habits are you ready to release? And then I just kind of need to figure something else. I don't know, maybe like what do you feel is stopping you from getting to the next stage, or what about the in-between part can you like make the most of, or I don't know, like embrace? I don't know, I need to figure this out. But once I've done it, I'll leave it down below so you can also do these prompts. And then obviously because I used a quote from the book, I did a different thought to leave you with. I literally just went on Pinterest and I saw this and I was like, yes, that is it. There is so much life to be lived in the in-between. And at the end I put, I think this line says it all. That's this week's Sunday Scaries newsletter for my Teacher Wellness Club. I feel like I might actually use some of it for like a reel over on my Instagram too. So like head over to my Instagram and hopefully that'll be up soon. I kind of want to be a bit more real on socials, kind of take you along with me on the journey of becoming rather than, you know, just like one big highlight reel. So I quite enjoy having these little moments on the vlog to like just kind of like spill my guts out, but also I want to bring it to more like short form content for those people that don't follow the vlogs. Anyway, I've got about 15 minutes just to finish off the prompts, and then I need to like just get on and into work mode. And then I'm actually going to the gym this evening with my boyfriend, and we'll have a little spa session. I may or may not film some clips. And then my sister is actually coming tonight, so straight after the gym I will get back in time for her arrival, and I'm really excited for the weekend. We don't actually know what we're doing yet fully. Like, there were so many like Halloween things we wanted to do, but we just didn't end up booking anything, so I don't know what we're gonna do. But tomorrow we are off to the Kooks concert, and I'm so excited. This is actually my 20th letter that I'm writing. That means 20 weeks of doing weekly newsletters. Yes! I actually stayed consistent with it, and that makes me very, very happy. So for the rest of the evening, we went to the gym. My boyfriend showed me this new tricep move. Tried it out. I kind of like it. Anything to stop me from doing tricep dips. Honestly, they're my least favorite exercise, but this I quite liked. Then we love to end our session with an ab finisher. It's 4 minutes. Basically, there's 4 exercises we do for 20 seconds with a 10-second rest in between. So the iron butterflies, then the bicycle kicks, and then, gosh, I don't actually know what this is even called. Then the final exercise is flutter kicks. But in between, we're just like dying. And then the second set is even harder, as you can tell from our reactions. Each set looks like someone's killed us in between. We then had a very big stretch. We often do assisted stretching. This is one of our favorites, the back stretch. It feels so good, and there's always a lot of creaking. We also like to stretch each other's hamstrings out because my hamstrings are in such a bad shape. It's actually embarrassing. But after we did this, we just headed to the spa, had a lovely relaxing session in the sauna. I'm not gonna lie, almost fell asleep in the sauna today. And then I came home, had some post-gym food, and then my sister arrived. So I'm very excited for the next couple of days. I will take you along with us. I will see you in the next episode of Vlogtober, and I hope you all have a lovely weekend.